two fairly good games over the weekend down in Estero.
Yeah.
What happened tonight?
Well, I thought we competed at times, and I don't think through lack of effort there was, it was there. I mean, obviously it was a bad bounce at the end. I don't know if that hit our guy in the net, but it's kind of the way things are going right now. I mean, I thought after we came out in once we got scored against in the second period, there was a bit of a lull. We could see that we just tightened up a little bit, and then once we played to win in the third period. Thought we did a lot of really good things, and had a lot of quality chances, and when they came up big, and at the end it's just an unfortunate bounce. We have a chance to tie it to get the winner there on the back door, and makes a save, and that's it.
Since your team's 3-18, 1-1, when you give up the first goal,
Yeah.
and you guys score the first goal, that number's pretty much reversed on the winning side for you guys. Is there need to be kind of an emphasis on trying to get that first one early? There
is, but there's also a stat that's very familiar with a lot of teams that are in the same boat. It's not an uncommon stat. I mean, that's when you score the first goal, you win. And unfortunately, that can now work against you. Where if your team doesn't score the first goal, now we don't have a chance. You can emphasize. You have to be prepared to start and to play to win, especially at this point in the season. So, when we are coming back from that, that's important for us, because for a young, mature, young group that we're still learning ways to win with certain guys we don't know if we can win with, or trying to find out as we go. It's a building block. Like, last Saturday was the same thing. We came back a couple times against a good hockey team, and obviously we gave it more than we wanted to, but we kept coming and coming, and same thing tonight. I mean, those are good things to move forward with, especially leading into the weekend. And unfortunately, you have to have a short memory, because we have two huge games coming up Friday and Saturday. But yeah, I mean, I can look at that stat, and it's very important. But at the same time, too, I can't sit there and say, well, if we don't score the first goal, now this is our record. We gotta if we gotta score the first one, the second one, whatever we gotta do, we gotta find ways to win. That's part of being a good hockey team, is finding ways to win.
Right before the game started, it was announced that you guys picked up Joe Howe.
Yep.
As goalie. What can you tell us about Joe, and what is his role going to be coming in? Obviously, with Max going back up to Albany, this seems like a move that's kind of proactive as far as trying to set up your backup goalie for the rest of the year.
Well, yeah, we could get Max back. Obviously with the schedule, it's 3-3. We have to be proactive. Because the points are so important that we have to give ourselves the best chance to win every night with the best lineup that we can put, and whatever we have to do it. That was a move that we had to make given the situation with New Jersey, and he had a lot of success last year in Cincinnati. He was highly recommended at times during the summer. He's not a contracted goalie, so he's kind of bounced around a little bit, but everything that's came on him has been solid, character-wise, work ethic-wise, and that's important when you're integrating someone like that in the dressing room, especially at this point of the season.
Have to ask too, with everything that's been going on as far as the deals that have been being made up in Toronto over the last few days, do you wake up every morning fearing that you may have another situation like David Grohl or like McMillan, where you're going to find out that there's a call-up, and all of a sudden that call-up is being traded somewhere?
Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, we have depth. I mean, we're going to lose a forward tomorrow, so yeah, you're right. It already happens that fast, but obviously with Tansky and Marshy and Alex is playing on the back end. He's available too, and then we should get a defenseman back tomorrow for tomorrow's game too. So that's how quickly it changes. So we might have 3-4 new guys in the lineup tomorrow. It's a totally different look. That's how it goes, especially. And again, it could change. Like the trade deadline's Monday, and who knows?
Crossing your fingers that it's not going to be Garrett.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I think we need to Garrett right now. So he's been doing everything he's been, told to do. So he's doing well.
Coach, you talked about how important these next two games are going to be. It's against Gwinnett, a division opponent, but they're kind of in the cellar. Can you guys potentially use this to gain momentum and confidence? Well,
you have to respect your opponent, and then no matter what their situation is, as far as where they're at in the standings, we have to be good. We have to be great. And we have to be that, whether it's Gwinnett or South Carolina or Florida, we have to, come in with the mindset of winning and competing shift to shift for 60 minutes, hard all the time, not lay up. And that's where you're seeing these games in the last few weeks. And if you notice it, sometimes the penalties are going down, but the level of urgency is going up. And then, like I said, every time there's a mistake, if it's a goal, it's magnified tenfold, something that you maybe can recover from in November, December. But right now, I mean, everyone's playing it's that much tighter, and you can see there's not a lot of space out there. And then, like I said, and you have to work that much harder, to create and you have to work, especially the players that are your top guys. They're going to get twice as much attention than they got, tonight than they did 2 months ago. And that's the difference. And you have to be ready to play every time you step on the ice, shift to shift.
I know the fans are kind of getting restless with this being now a 5-game losing streak at home. What do you, if you had the opportunity, what would you tell the fans as far as trying to keep them positive with the way things are going right now?
Well, we want everyone to stay positive. I think they pay their good money to come here. It's a first-class building. It's not through lack of effort at times. When it is lack of effort, we address it, and it bothers us. It bothers us as a staff. But it's my job to fix it and find ways to win. And if it's personnel or our mindset, then we have to change that to get the right guys that are going to come in here. But like I said, the last few games, I mean, there is a higher care factor. I'm the one that goes in there and can tell what the mood of my dressing room is. And obviously, we watch it, and they've been behind us the whole way. They pay their good money to come see it. They're supportive, and that's important to us. The guys feel that. We know where we're at home as a group. We've talked about it, we've addressed it, and every single guy in there knows. And so it's for us to fix it as a group together, and nothing would make us happier. It's then to win at home. This is a great place, probably the best place in the league to play. So, and we know that. We just have to put that on the ice all the time.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Good, thanks, Brock.
You ready? All right, Brock, take us through the goal tonight.
McAvoy just made a great play, jumped up in the rush, and that's one thing he's been doing all year, great for us. And since we got him, it's been night and day difference. Our D-men, I think, are reading off him and seeing, take the puck and go. And he got down in the zone, and, my job's to go to the net, and I think that's one thing, I want to stick doing. And Mac just got a good shot in it, and I seen the puck, and it just banged it home.
You guys about 500 in the division play right now. Is it tough sometimes getting used to playing the same opponent? I know you guys played South Carolina about a week ago a couple times. Is it tough playing the same opponent so many times consistently?
No, I don't think it is. And I think one thing we need to focus on right now is just kind of getting away from excuses. I think sometimes we like to, make a little bit of excuses for ourselves. And I think if that's something that we can look past and just, we just got to play good every night. It's playoff hockey from here on in. I think, we're doing a good job as of late doing that.
How much pressure is there in the locker room on you guys, knowing that you've got this 6-game homestand, which now you've got 5 games left, and you need every point, but right now at home you're kind of in the middle of a 5-game losing streak?
Yeah, we are, and I don't think we're not trying to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We still have a lot of games left. I mean, you can't focus on that. You can't focus on the negatives. I think we have this is a positive here. We got 1 point already out of possible 6 this weekend, and I think if we can get a couple more wins here, it would be huge. And we're just trying to stay positive in there, and take it game by game, not looking at the end of the season.
You guys get 2 games here against Gwinnett to finish off the weekend before some more home games. Do you guys feel like you can kind of use that as a chance to build momentum going into the rest of the homestand and the rest of the season? Yeah, for sure. But like I said, game by game is more or less what we're trying to look at. And Gwinnett's they're a good team. I mean, yeah, their record is showing it right now, but when they come to play, they come to play. So we have to be prepared for everything.
Was there a different feel to tonight's game from what you guys had with the 2 games over the weekend down in Estero against the Everglades?
No, I think it was actually quite similar as last game. We've been playing well as of late, like I said, and I think we came with a lot of energy, and we were taking the body lots, and that's one thing we have to stick to.
You talk about taking it game by game. I know early in the season, you guys usually set goals of how many points you want to get in a weekend series. Now that you're taking it game by game, is it kind of like, we need to win this game, and you guys take it like that?
Yeah,
2 points every game?
Yeah, 2 points every game. That's our goal. I mean, tonight we only got 1, and we need to get 2. That's what it comes down to right now. We need to get 2. Going in every game, you need to get 2 points. It's nice that we got 1, but we have to get 2. So.
All right.
Thanks, Brock.
Yeah, thanks, guys.